Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back again here today with, whoa, not starting off so hot, but I'm back again with another Max vs. HV Reflex custom track. This one is called Prison Yard SX by MX Rider 34, it looks like. So I'm going to put the download link in the description. As always, go download it. This one is super dope. I feel like I say that every time, but maybe that's because I play all the tracks I like. But anyways, there hasn't been a good amount of tracks, actually pretty much no tracks came out on Reflex Central in a good while, and then I looked the other day and there was like 4 or 5 like brand new ones within a couple days, like 2 or 3 days. So I'm gonna be trying to play them all if I can remember them all, and as long as like no better ones come out. That always happens. If I'll download most of them, actually pretty much all of the new ones, and then I'll try them all, and if I don't like them, then, or if I don't like love them, I'll just think like, I'll get to it, like I'll make a video about it eventually, and then I never do. So hopefully I need to stop doing that. Or maybe it's for the better, maybe it's good that I keep only the good tracks that I like. But anyways, this track is super fun. It's a long supercross track, as you can tell. If you look to the side, it looks like a prison yard, at least to my left side. Yeah, my left. And then I'm not sure about this, they got some dozers in front of me, but super long, about 2.5 to 3 minute lap times. Which is, I think it's really fun because it takes you a while to learn it. It has more longevity, I feel like. I don't get bored with it. I don't get bored with it just like if it were a 1 minute track. I'd be like, alright, I've already mastered this, you know. Give me something new. But this one, no. I feel like there's still a bunch of different lines I can take and ways to get better. And if I had one complaint about it, it'd probably be the berms, a couple things, the berms and the triples, because the berms, as you can tell, they're like normal, but they don't really hold you in that well, so it's not like you can just come railing around it, but maybe that's what he was going for. I know some people like that rather than berms that just stick you in like rails. And then another thing would be the triples, because they are freaking, some of them are just tiny. There's one on here that's a good size, and the other couple or 3 or 4 or so are just tiny. You have to be careful or else you overshoot them. And then like this one, there's a sweet hip, which is super dope, but that's a pretty fat hip. It took me a long time to learn how to hit that right and stuff. So it just seems like there's some small triples and then there's some large ones. So I would say just keep them all large and get rid of the small ones, because I don't know, it's just annoying, you know, coming up to it, or you got a fat straightaway and then you don't even realize it and you're over the berm. You like jump so far. But those are just tiny things. Like overall, this is an amazing track. If I had to complain about one thing or a couple things, that would be it, but definitely does not take away from all the fun that it is. A couple split lanes. Here's one. I'm gonna take, when I started, I took the right side. I'm gonna take the left here. I think the left is actually probably better, but the right is more fun to me, so that's the one I usually take. But this is some nice, you know, you just hit some whoops and then just launch over. You can actually make the whole thing if you whip glitch, and then you can on this. Ooh, barely made it. I think that's the fastest line through there. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't done any freaking timing of each of them, but like I said again, this one's tiny. You gotta look. I let off and scrubbed it, and I still overshot it. And let me think of more critiques. This is like a proper review here. Can't think of any right now, but oh, some of the jumps, they're set up for like kind of one rhythm and one rhythm only. Like I'll tell you guys next lap when I get around to it, because it wouldn't make sense, but it was a couple sections back. This one is super fun. They've got that like little split lane in the middle, which I love to hit. And here's the big trouble. See, I kind of blew out that berm, but see, I barely make it by stretching it out. So that's what I'm talking about with like some of the triples being easy and then some being gnarly. It's pretty much just that one. That one's the only huge one. Like this one, I'll come, you know, cut the corner and scrub it, and I'll still make it perfectly fine. So yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. I need to switch up my gear and stuff, but I feel like it's been too long now that it's like a staple. Or not a staple, like maybe people know me by this gear or something, so maybe I shouldn't change it. I don't know. I really ride a Suzuki in real life, but this bike is what's it? It's the Daku Moto, I think. So it's the Cali, but it's got the Malcolm Stewart graphics on from was it Straight Rhythm. So if you're wondering, I'm pretty sure that's the bike. Nah, I'm like 90% sure. And I got the Answer gear on, which is super dope. I think it goes very well with this bike. I had some 7 gear on earlier, not earlier, like days ago, and oh shit. And that didn't, it was kind of the same color scheme, but it didn't look as good as this stuff, so I just switched it back to this stuff. And the thing I was wondering about, like, just gear companies and everything, is I feel like gear companies don't really make gear to match with bikes, which kind of sucks. Like, even though, I don't know why, but they seem to kind of make neutral colors, or not neutral, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. They'll have, like, blue and, like, Suzuki blue, or not Suzuki blue, what am I talking about? They'll have, like, Yamaha blue, and then, like, they'll have white, you know, gray, and then they'll throw in some random one, like red, so, like, if you're riding a Yamaha, you'd be like, alright, yeah, that's cool, except the red part, you know? It seems like they never make just any... Oh shit, overshot that. So yeah, this line is kind of hard to hit, because you kind of have to check up a little bit. But it is fun if you make it. But anyways, back to the gear companies. I wish they made kind of gear made for the bike colors, but you guys might disagree. You guys probably think it like all the gear is super dope out there or something. But that's just me. The gear is out there is super dope, but I just wish it like matched with bikes a little better. There is some out there that like that seems like a lot match with Honda. Oh, but anyways, back about the lines, like this one is kind of one line through there, because if you overshoot it, you can actually, instead of awning it, you can land like on the downside of the on the backside of the on. Yeah, I'm saying this right. But it's way too steep, so you just like bounce over it and stuff, and it's not really a viable line to take, so that kind of sucks. And the ons are pretty tiny, or the offs, the off bumps, if that makes sense. Shoot, what's my lap time? 2:37. That's pretty bad. I don't have no idea what my fastest on here is. I haven't really timed it. We're gonna check it on next lap. As long as I don't mess up the first section, I should be able to get a good one. Can we jump into the whoops here? Aw, no, I didn't. I didn't hit it very well, but you probably could. I think, did I fall this lap? I can't remember. Oh well. It's like this. This is a fat straightaway, and then, you know, a tiny triple, and I let off there, and I still overjumped it and fell. Yeah. I don't really know what line to take through here. This is one section I haven't mastered, because it seems like an odd line. What I usually do is I'll end up landing on the downside of that jump, and then singling out, but I hate singling out. I feel like I lose all my momentum. And this one's kind of hard. This dragon's back is sweet, but it's kind of hard. You kind of have to push down instead of leaning back off of it. Right off the face, you gotta push forward, and then it gives you like a little pop. Oh, I'm not gonna make this hit. Let's try though. Can we stretch it out? Ooh, barely. Took off the track marker though. And the whoops are super sweet. I like these little rounded ones instead of the peaky ones. And the hips are a nice touch too. Super fun. That was actually a pretty dope whip. Except this one's tiny. Like, I'll still make it. Never mind, I won't. That one's a little bigger than I expected. Damn, not gonna be my last lap. But I only did 4 laps. This is quite, as you can tell, a long track. 2 minute 40-second laps. This one's gonna be even longer because I just did that. I swapped. Am I gonna mess up my next lap because I'm a goon? Alright, we're gonna try. This will be our heater. Oh shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, we're gonna take the whoop line because I want to get a fast lap. And this is more consistent. Oh, I thought I was gonna mess it up already. Ooh! Can't believe I made that. Can we make it? Oh, dude, we're all over the place. This is a trash lap, bro. Let's get to the downside of some of these. I need to find a better line through here. I was gonna show you this, what I'm talking about here, but I'm gonna slow up and hit the off so I get on the right beat. Can we make it to the? Oh, not really. So this is another rough lap, but at least I'm not falling. If I don't fall, I'll be happy with this lap. Can we on? Overshot it a little far for the on. And I'm super bummed about this line because I feel like this is like the main line. But then I always just end up over jumping. Like jumping over the split section. And I love split sections. Oh shit, come on. Don't reset me. Oh my god, bro, this is a terrible lap. This is... Damn it, I can't get a good lap, but... Oh well. Now we can experiment with other lines and stuff. I guess since I keep messing up all my laps, I'll make a run for it in the 4th lap. I only did 4 because, as you can tell, it's a long ass track. But Supercross is coming up in January. It's November. I can't wait. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen any good racing. The Monster Cup was pretty dope. I went to the straight rhythm. Straight rhythm was pretty sick. But I just want some like real. I want the problem with those things is not everyone shows up. So it's like, damn, I want to see like this person or that person, but they're not there. So it's kind of like a half-ass race because they don't want to get hurt or something. I don't know. Let's go this and then let's see. So I don't even know what James Stewart is doing. I don't think anyone does. He hasn't talked. He's been like MIA forever, which is annoying. I just want him to say. He said he was like racing one more time, I believe. So the one more Supercross. I'm afraid he's gonna retire, but I think he definitely will like call it quits if it comes to like A1 and he crashes out. I think he will retire there, but if he doesn't, I don't know. He hasn't finished a race in so long, so it's gonna be tough. I don't know. Kind of sucks to be a freaking Stu fan, but whatever. Maybe something will happen. Hopefully, I'm praying some miracle will happen. It'll come out on top and win the whole thing. That'd be crazy for his last season, but that's not gonna happen. There's like a 1 in a million chance that happens. I would say there's a 1 in a million chance he even finishes a race. Alright, let's try to get this rhythm. So yeah, this is super fun. Then you go here, land on the downside of this, and then I'm off the track. It's gonna reset me. Damn it, bro. That's a super sweet line because you just like float over everything. Let's scrub this instead of on it. So yeah, Supercross is coming up. Hopefully Stu races, but no one knows. I don't even know what team he would go to. I don't think anyone does because he hasn't announced anything. Yoshi folded, and like everyone else hates him for some reason. See here, like on the downside, you can't really land on that downside to make like a good rhythm. It's too steep. But that's probably like how it is in real Supercross. So I guess it's realistic. I don't know. I've never ridden a real Supercross. Let's see. I'm gonna jump over the split lane again. Land on the on. Dang, I kind of watched over that too much. Not a terrible lap, but I did get reset. But it's going pretty well so far. I can see through prison walls. It's like glitching out. I thought I overjumped that, but I was fine. Can we make it to the end? Oh, I don't think I've done that before. I can't be certain though. See, even that, I thought I was gonna come up way short on that triple, but I overjumped it. This would be a super fun track to race with people because it's nice and long. I've always wanted to do like a real moto, like 30 minutes plus 2 laps on like an outdoor track on reflex or something. I think that'd be fun, but it'd probably be boring because like whoever is better would probably get way spread out. They'd probably be out front by like 30 seconds. I think I played online a couple times and those dudes were hella good. Like every time I'd just get beat by 30 seconds or more. It was terrible. But there's never anyone online, so it's super hard to find games, matches or whatever you call them, races. Super hard to find races. And if I do like the quick search or whatever to find a race, it'll put me in like the nationals. I don't want to ride the nationals online. I want to ride like the Supercross. So maybe I gotta make my own like private race season or whatever. Damn, disappointing last lap. Am I even gonna beat my time? No, I'm not. I only have 7 seconds. So yeah, it looks like my second lap was the best, but one more run through the whoops, and that's all. That's all she wrote. That's all we got. Terrible day out at the races, but super dope track. I hope you guys go download it. It's made by MX Rider 34. The link will be in the description. You can see my nice loop out on the start. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.